What is going on YouTube? Austin Zay back here with another video, and in this video I am actually buying a rental property. Okay, I'm about to sign the paperwork to buy another rental property to add to my investment portfolio, my real estate investment portfolio. And if you're watching the video, I'm going to assume that you have interest, okay, in real estate. Now, whether that is, wholesaling real estate or fixing and flipping real estate or buying, rental properties and adding them to your rental portfolio so you can eventually build wealth over the long haul, this video is going to be for you, okay? Make sure you stay to the end of the video, and we're probably going to be doing a couple of different things, but I'm going to walk you through the entire process of how we got the rental property, how much we're paying for the rental property, how much we're going to cash flow, and break everything down to you step by step. So here we are, obviously, we're in my office, and I'm actually kind of remodeling my office. I hope you like it. If you like my office, definitely go ahead, do me a quick favor, and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I would really appreciate it, okay? So, in a nutshell, we actually got this particular property from our wholesaling business. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I'm actually an active wholesaler, I'm an active fix and flipper, and I'm an active landlord, right? A buy and hold rental property kind of guy, okay? So we got this deal at a pretty good price. We got it about $100,000 below market value. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna probably put about $20,000, give or take. I actually got a quote this morning. I'll go ahead and just pop that up so you can see the quote of how much we're going to put into the property. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and refinance the property, cash out, and we're gonna go ahead and rent it out, obviously. So, our goal obviously always is to build wealth, right? We wanna build wealth over the long haul. At the end of the day, I'm not even sure that I'm 100% about the Burr method, right? Everybody's talking about the Burr method, and I don't even know if I like that. So we're gonna go ahead really quick, and we're just gonna go ahead and sign the paperwork. So this particular property is in Tempe, and it's a great little property, right? There's no HOA, which is obviously really, really cool. Now, for some of you, you might be wondering how I'm able to sign closing documents at the comfort of my own office, and that is because we have a notary actually that works for us, okay? So, pretty cool, obviously, and it's definitely something that at some point in time, when you become an active real estate investor yourself, you should definitely look into, making sure that you have good people, right? Good people around you that provide value. And I'll tell you what, this is really, really cool because I didn't even have to go to the dang title company, okay? Pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign this right here, and boom, just like that, okay? We're buying the rental property. So we got one more signature here that they want from me, and I'm gonna go ahead and sign this here. So let's see. Okay. Signed that, and what's today's date? Today's October 9th, so it is 10/9 of 2020. And boom, just like that, okay, we bought another rental property. We put about $40,000 down on this property, okay? So I'm gonna show you some B-roll of the property. We're actually gonna go over there here in a little while, and I'm gonna kind of break down, everything that we're gonna do to the property. Obviously, you saw the quote. It is in a great area in Tempe, okay? And obviously, it's kind of in a college town, which is actually really, really good in my opinion. Our rental rates in the neighborhood range anywhere from $1,800 to $2,000 a month. Again, we're gonna put about $20,000 to $25,000 into the property. There's no HOA. We're buying the property right now with hard/private money, and we get really, really good rates. We have a guy that actually is able to lend us some money, again, hard/private money. What we're gonna do after we remodel the property, we're actually going to go to get a conventional loan, right? Get a way lower interest rate, and then again, move tenants into the property. We'll probably leave the 40 grand in the deal. The deal will be worth probably 350 or 360 once we put the money into it, and we'll be all into the property probably somewhere around 285, 290, okay? Give or take, maybe 300 grand, worst case scenario. So I'm really, really excited, and I guess kind of my message for you is this, right? You take a property, and I never thought in a million years that I would be here, right? Able to literally at the comfort of my own office, right? Surrounded by amazing individuals every day, be able to do what it is that I do for a living, and I'm able to do it, and I'm telling you, you can too, because I never thought in a million years that I would be right here where I'm at, right? So if you're watching the video, and you want to get into real estate on any level, at any capacity, even if you don't have any money, right? You don't have the best credit, there are so many different ways that you can invest into real estate and you don't need $40,000 down, okay? We're putting obviously a lot of money down, but there's a lot of amazing programs out there, right? Like the FHA program where you only have to put, like 3 or 3.5% down. You can get concessions, right? Seller concessions, to close. I've seen people literally this morning, one of my real estate agents, I'll go ahead and show you right now, okay, was able to get 2 buyers pre-qualified, okay, with, I think they only had to put down right here. So one of my agents actually got two clients qualified. They both got $10,000 in down payment assistance at 3% interest rate. So they're gonna literally be able to buy homes, okay, they're gonna be able to buy a home for $1,200 out of pocket. Pretty insane, okay? So, look into seller concessions, right? I'll show you what that is right here on the screen so you can see, kind of what those are. But there are so many different ways that you can get into real estate, right? Without having to have a bunch of money down, okay? You can go borrow money, use OPM, right? There is a difference between good debt and bad debt, okay? So, anyways, I hope that you got a little bit of value from this, right? Again, the numbers are simple. We bought it for $267. It's worth about $360. We'll be all in at probably $287, $290. Our PITI, right? Our principal, interest, insurance, and principal, insurance, interest, and taxes. Okay, sorry, kind of a slow morning here. Is going to be about $1,300 a month, give or take. So about $500 a month at a minimum in additional income. Now, AKA cash flow, right? Now, obviously, you have to take into account vacancy, okay? No rental property is going to be occupied 100% of the time, so you do have to factor that in, right? You have to factor in repair costs and maintenance costs and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, right, we're still going to have a positive cash flow. It's going to be a great rental property, and we'll probably end up just taking some of that cash flow and just paying down the mortgage even quicker, where we have a mortgage with no prepayment penalty, so that over the long haul, we can have assets owned in cash, right? That is obviously my goal. I know there's a lot of guys out there talking about the BRRRR method. I understand why, right? They want to pull out their cash every so often. For me, I want to get to a point where I own, 1,000 properties outright, right? In cash. To me, that is true wealth, and I want the exact same thing for you. So, guys, I know this is a little bit of a different style of YouTube video. Normally I'll actually show you. I've got kind of my setup here. Normally I'm recording on this camera, and I've got my lights. I have a microphone right here where I'm able to kind of talk to the camera, right? You end up seeing kind of the bowl in the background, and you see my light in the background. But I kind of wanted to just show you kind of a little bit of behind the scenes, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm going to do another camera actually over here so that we actually get this kind of over here in the background of one of my shots. Okay, I know the lighting's probably bad right here, so I apologize right now. But guys, look, again, if you've ever wanted to get into real estate, I encourage you, get into real estate, make it happen, stop waiting, drop into the comments section down below what you would like to see in another YouTube video. I know I didn't have a bunch of hard cuts and a bunch of pop-ups, but I'm going to try to do as much as I can. Hopefully you stay to the end of the video. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you take a quick minute and just smash that like button again for the YouTube algorithm, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.